Hi everyone, and welcome to a new segment that we're going to be calling the Lazy Sunday Book Club. So each Sunday we're going to release a video where we talk about a few books that fall within a certain topic, and hopefully then you guys can then in the week try and find a book to read that also falls within that topic, or share some of your favourites that fall within that topic. So this week we thought we would look at travel. So obviously we're quite restricted at the moment in that we can't really travel. We've had holidays cancelled, we don't know when we're going to be able to travel again, and we're probably missing some of our favourite destinations, whether that's 10 minutes down the road or halfway across the world. So what we thought we'd look at is some books that allow you to travel from the comfort of your home. And I hope you have either read some of these already, and if not, then hopefully you can find copies that you can sit and enjoy yourself. So the first one that I thought I would chat about is the book called Eat, Pray, Love, One Woman's Search for Everything Across Italy, India and Indonesia, which is by Elizabeth Gilbert. You might have heard this one before. It's basically about a woman who goes through a self-confessed midlife crisis, and in order to give herself the time and space to find out who she really is and what she really wants, she gets rid of her belongings, quits her job, and goes on a year-long journey around the world completely on her own. It has been made into a film, so you might have seen the film, but that's a really good book that allows you to travel to a whole host of destinations. Like I say, she goes to Italy, India and Indonesia, so gives you a little trip across the world. Another book, or actually a series of books you might want to look at, is Anything by Bill Bryson. So I've actually just read a book by him called Notes from a Small Island, which is about him going around the UK. He's a really funny writer, and actually he's done lots of different books from different parts of the world. So he's done one in Europe, he's done a couple in America, and he's done that one that I just mentioned in Britain, but he's done another one in Britain as well. So it allows you to travel in a whole host of destinations, and all the books are really, really funny. So quite light-hearted, but allow you to feel like you're also going on a journey. So definitely check out some of his books if you can. Another one that I read not too long ago is The Salt Path by Raina Wynn, and it's basically about her and her husband, who after they lose their home and her husband receives a terminal illness diagnosis, they decide to walk the Southwest Coast Path, which is 630 miles in total. It's a really inspirational story, especially for a couple who I think were in sort of their 60s at the time when they were doing it. I couldn't imagine travelling the whole Cornish coast path, let alone the southwest one. So it's a really lovely book, and especially when they come across places in Cornwall that you might live yourself or that you know quite well. So I live in Newquay, so when they came to Newquay I thought that was quite a nice bit to read about. So yeah, make sure to check out that one. Another one you can potentially look at is a book called Wild, From Lost to Found on the Pacific Crest Trail, which is by Cheryl Strayed. That's also been made into a film with Reese Witherspoon, and that just follows this one lady's story as she travels the Pacific Crest Trail in America. Again, she does that completely on her own, and it's just about her adventures and sort of the scenarios that she gets herself into as she does that trail. And finally, another one that would be really good for you guys to check out is Into the Wild by John Krakauer. Again, this one's made into a film quite a while ago now, and this is about a man who leaves his normal life behind to live in the wilderness of Alaska. He donated all his money to charity, burned what was in his wallet, and disowned all his possessions and also his family. I've not seen the film, I've not yet read the book, but it's meant to be really, really good. So that's just a few suggestions of some books that allow you to travel from the comfort of your home. So if you all want to put in the comments either a book that allows you to travel that you've personally read or you want to read, please put it in the comments. And otherwise, if you like the sound of any of those books, take a look on the app BorrowBox, because you might be able to find it on there, and let us know if you do read any of those and what you think of them. And the other thing I thought I'd suggest to people is that there is a reading challenge coming up in the next couple of weeks, which is called the Reading Rush. So they are doing a specific stay-at-home reading rush. So you can find them on Instagram. Their handle is called The Reading Rush. And basically they are setting the challenge that between April 16th and April 19th, they want people to read 4 books. That's one a day. and there's certain themes that you've got to try and stick to. So read a book with a house on the cover, read a book in the same room the whole time, so you might just sit in bed all day and read it. So I recommend picking a smaller book for that. Then you've got to read a book set somewhere you wish you could go, which falls in quite nicely with our travel theme, and read a book that will make you smile. So I thought that was quite a nice reading challenge, so I'll make sure to share that as well, because I will be trying to do that myself. 4 books in 4 days is quite hard, but I'll give it a good go. But even if you could try and do one of those challenges in those 4 days, would be quite good. So share what you want in the comments below, related to what we've just been talking about. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and like I say, we'll be doing these every Sunday, so we'll be coming at you next week with a different theme. So yeah, get out in the sunshine, grab your book, and maybe, you know, if you've not been reading for a while, this is the perfect opportunity to do it, and that's why we thought this segment would be quite a good idea. So yeah, lovely to see you, and see you next time. Cheers, bye.